Sicilian defense, open, Scheveningen, Keres attack, 6-6. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. The middle game battle was fairly even. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop has a fresh opening created by e6, and the queen has a new diagonal created by e6. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black two central pawns versus one central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nf6 advances the knight and engages in an attack on the exposed e4 pawn. Nc3 protects the e4 pawn and puts pressure on the d5 square. d6 prevents an e5 pawn push and allows the light squared bishop to develop. g4 takes space on the king side and allows white to fianchetto the light squared bishop on g2. a6 keeps white's pieces off of the b5 square and prepares the b5 pawn push. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. The knight is thus brought to safety. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. Game's master. It is the final book action. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. That's good. This adds pressure by pinning a pawn. It is good. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling queenside tends to be more active because the rook is closer to the center. It is excellent. By doing this, a knight moves out of its beginning square and into the action. It is ideal. Although white lost their edge, the game is still almost evenly matched. It is incorrect. This loses material. There was only one good move in that position. This misses an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. It is a blunder. This misses a great but hard to find move. This missed a move that would have produced a winning advantage. This ignores an opportunity to win material. It is a miss. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This overlooks an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. It is a miss. It falls flat. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This is the only move that works. This threatens to double the pawns in front of the king. It is a great move. This stops the opponent from being able to double the pawns in front of the king. It is best. This passes up a chance to seize a helpless pawn. It falls flat. This defends a piece that is being attacked but is not well defended. It is ideal. This poses a knight-winning threat. It is incorrect. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight. It is a great move. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. It is incorrect. The pawn is now on a square that is safer. It is ideal. White had the advantage at first, but now they are in the lead. It is incorrect. This enables the adversary to capture an outpost using a knight. It is incorrect. This requires an outpost, a square that is currently in play where a pawn cannot push the knight off. It is ideal. This misses an opportunity to move a queen to safety. This permits the opponent to create a passed pawn. It is an inaccuracy. Sharp a back and forth game where both players had chances. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. The middle game battle was fairly even.